What's up, YouTube family? How's everybody doing out there? Mount Vernon Kid here, coming to you, and I'm gonna try something new. Usually not my forte, but I figure that with all the comic book reviewers out there, not too many people review. I shouldn't say comics that I read, but I'm just gonna give my take on some comics that I talked about that I think that should be addressed. And as you can see right here, I'm going to do a review on the first two issues of the all new, all different Power Man and Iron Fist. For the first two issues, now before I start, this is a limited series right now. It's only 5 issues, but I think what Marvel is trying to do is to see how it'll get over. And if it does get over well, then they'll probably turn it into an ongoing series. Okay, but having said that, the first two issues have been very, very interesting. Most of this stuff is coming right out of Shadowland. I'm not going to spoil a lot for anybody who wants to read this. But Danny, basically has transformed his corporation, his multinational corporation, into a non-profit foundation now, and so he's doing it all for for the people as well. And unfortunately, things go kind of wrong. People are being accused of being wrongly accused, like somebody from his past, and he wants to help. But however, on the side, we have the all-new Power Man. Now, this title once belonged to Luke Cage, but now it's really the name of this new Power Man, and his real name is Victor Alvarez, and he's a very impetuous young man. He is pretty much Danny's student. But he's kind of ill-tempered. He can explode at any minute. And throughout the 2 issues, you'll actually see that, like, Danny's trying to teach him something, and then Victor will say, for one thing, we may be partners, but I'm not calling you sensei, anything like that's basically holding me down. Basically holding me down. And he kind of has that sense of, okay, he's taking his multiracial a little bit too lightly, like, because Danny's white and he's of mixed culture of Latin and African American. So he's like more like, I'm not going to follow the man, I'll do it my way. But what Danny's trying to teach him is that stop being so impetuous and listen to somebody who has more experience than you. I mean, you haven't been out as much as I have. Okay. What also we see in this issue is some new enemies that will come up. For example, this group of assassins called the Comité del Morte, which translates as Carnival of Death. Comedy of Death, basically. All those classical opera songs, like with the clown that kills people. They're dressed up like that, and as well as a new character known as Noir. She's this pretty much this female character that is endowed all in black. Danny is still rocking his white and gold costume that he's still rocking, so don't worry about if it's not in continuity with what was going on in Avengers. It's still that, and this unlikely mismatch duo is it's great to watch them, to really see, can Danny teach Victor what it is to be a real hero, and stop almost being for himself. He feels that, as well as, he's even said it. I had more trouble with Luke than with Victor. Like Victor, I have more trouble with Victor than Luke, because Luke once used the name Power Man. So the first two issues are really good. The next issue actually comes out next week, so I will be picking that up. Uh, but the story is good. It's a solid, decent story of an unlikely pair, and this unlikely pair is pretty decent. So if you are a fan of Iron Fist and you want to get more into this new Power Man, I say pick it up. I do say pick up the first two issues, um, and maybe, just maybe, because I think that definitely that this is Marvel's way of trying out to get Power Man and Iron Fist back to an ongoing series again. And if so, then I'll be all for it. Um, the the writer of this is Fred Van Lente, and artist the artist is Wellington Alves. There we go, Alves. Those that's who writes and draws the for this comic. Uh, but if you have read it, you tell me what you guys thought of it. How do you like Victor Alvarez, the new Power Man? I know people love Danny, so I'm not even gonna even say that. But just tell me what you think of it. And this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. You guys take care.